This is a video for the 2015 Ford Explorer. This is the sport model, and I wanted to post this because I didn't see a solution to this with this model. So what I'm trying to do is fix the transmission is not in park error message, and one of the challenges I had was getting this center console off. So basically you open up the console, this panel here pops off, you just pull from the sides up, straight up, and this unclips and comes out, and then you can get this little guy out here, bit of jiggling around, there we go. And then there's a bolt here. I've already just taken this off so it's loose, but there's a bolt here, take this guy off, and then you can pop this console up. You have to jiggle it around a bit. The other thing is the transmission, you need to move this into neutral. So basically, foot off the brake, turn the ignition on, and then once the put your foot on the brake without starting the engine, and you should be able to move the transmission back into neutral, and then you can work this console off. It pops up, a little bit of force on the sides here, and then the console will pop up, and then you can work your way out. Okay, so a couple of tips here to get the console off. You need to remove the shifter knob, and to do that there are two Phillips screws on the base of the shifter right under here, and to get those you'll need a really short stubby in order to get in there and get those guys out. And just be careful when you get them out. You'll probably drop them like I did, so try and be careful. You have to fish them out with a magnet. Once you do pull that off, pull it off carefully because it's spring loaded, and in order to get this out of the way, I had to disconnect this connector here, which is easy to get to. It's at the bottom, connected in here. Disconnect that guy, and then also on the multifunction switch, this one up here, there is also a connector underneath, which was where that one went, this one, and there is on this connector there's a push connector on the side. Once you push that in, it comes out quite easy. So those two disconnected, you can now lift this up. The only thing stopping it now is the multi-port connectors at the back, and what I found is the easiest thing, once you've got the shifter knob off, you can actually lift this up and pull it back, and you'll see that there's actually a couple of clips that you lift these little tabs up, 1, 2, 3, and then that multifunction port will actually pull away and allows you to pull the console out and put it aside. So now I can see what I need to in terms of the park sensor switch, which I believe is this one here, but I'm just going to double check that and I'll come back to you. Okay, so this is the transmission sensor for whether the transmission is in park or not, and the accessories on. You can see it does actually trigger whether it's sensing it in park or not. So I'm not actually sure that this switch is defective, but something about it is not being triggered properly, so maybe it's the spring is bent. But I'll take a look with the new one I've got and see what the difference is. But anyway, there's two tabs on the side of where the switch goes in here. And if you bend these tabs out on the side here, this one and this one, then that switch will pop out. And what I'm planning on doing is just comparing the old switch to the new one. Maybe that tab just needs to be bent, or I can put the new switch in, just remove the solder points on these terminals and put the new one in. I'll have a look at the new one, see what it looks like. So what I was looking at with this switch here, this is the original, and just by manually triggering the little metal sensor here, or the switch plate, it seemed to turn the transmission sensing on and off okay. So to me it doesn't look like the actual switch is having an issue, and even though I've got a new switch here, I was going to replace it, but the switch actually doesn't come with that metal trigger, and so I'd have to transfer that from the old one to the new one, which I assume would be okay. But given that the switch doesn't seem to be a problem, I'm thinking that maybe I can just bend the sensor plate a little bit and see if that'll help. So what I did is grabbed a screwdriver, and just push down where the metal trigger switch is, just to bend it down a touch, because the mechanism seems to be when you activate it into park, which it won't go into park right now, I'm not sure why, but I'll have to figure that out. So I was able to figure out that if you put your foot on the brake, then you can move the transmission back into park. And I tested the switch out, and it does seem that bending that tab helped the problem. I'm going to see how it goes, and it does look like perhaps it was just the tab being bent that may have been the issue, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope this video helped you guys out, and have fun getting this fixed and resolved yourselves. Cheers.